yeah, I'm gonna pause that part. This is me a few minutes to maybe an hour of recording the video. I got thinking you guys would want to see how I managed to solve that this puzzle. Believe me, I was confused as all heck, but the one that involved this, the puzzle that involved this and this, turns out I did mess up for a bit by putting A, but how I managed to solve that, how I managed to solve I apologize for the blurriness because it was a screenshot and I had to size it to where it could be seen. But hold on, let me bring up the editor thingy for this. This come on, brush. Red. Red's my favorite color. This was the keyword, or the key that I had to use. Well, hold on. This is what I had to decipher, the ciphertext. And I had to use that. Hold on. Well, let me go back any further. Discard. So I had to use that for this. When I messed up, bring in the built-in editor, for some reason I was putting A when I was supposed to go to H, which would have been the answer for H. It had already given me the first answer for the thing, which was C. It showed that I had to follow the H to the I to find out for this letter. So what I did end up finally doing was following this to H. Hold on a moment and I will show you on the paper on both. Using two different cameras for this. This is basically going to be a toughers for me. Let's see. I gotta find that other paper. The decipher, what I needed to decipher was H L C E I. And it needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 letters, and the key again was this. Yeah, which, yeah, it don't make sense. But as you can see in the little thingy here, that I'm going to try to have it, I'm going to try to have the picture for it right around here somewhere. This is a whole new ballpark. Daisy, quit squirming. But yeah, this one was already provided, which was C. Okay, now for the next one, so basically the H being the answer, H, which again don't make sense, but I had to trust the process, so just trust the process. That's all I could say. Now, next one, I gotta follow the T. The L right here is O. So, next is the C here. So let's see here. Let's go back to the H column right here. And let's go back to the H column here, and we're going to want to go to the closest, well, not exactly closest, but the closest C in this column, as you can see right here. So let's see, follow the H column to the C, and then follow that column that it lands on to here, thereby suggesting that definitely the S would go here. Right there. Right there it goes. Now next, again, we're going to have to go back to the A column for the E. For the E. So let's go back to, again, the A column here. As you can see, the little A right there. To go back to, I gotta follow the A column to the E, and then follow that column, which ain't that far to go, suggesting that E right here goes right just right here. So this one didn't change at all either. So next we got to go back to the T column right here. I know I don't got that dot even. Oh well, you get where I'm going. But follow the T column till I get to the nearest I, which is right here. I follow that T column to right there. Oh wait, no. I couldn't see past my big finger. There we go. Right at that eye right there. And then follow that column up, suggesting that in, and it goes right here. So in, and then therefore we solved that one, that puzzle. It was a difficult one, to say the least. So I don't know if it changes, if this one changes for different players. That's basically where we're going with this one. So I might use this as a side note for after I post the video. Not sure yet. So since it's probably gonna be extra long in the original video, don't want to make it too much longer. Clipping it out, doing all the clipping might help, but yeah. Future. And yes, when I was doing the game, I had already solved it using an envelope, but I figured I'd use a different sheet of paper for you for this one. Daisy's causing my arm to shake. I apologize for that. Yeah. Anyway, there you go.